You guys heard about the Joe Smith story with his wife. He found out his wife had an OnlyFans. I'm not sure if it's a skit, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe somebody found the OnlyFans page, right? So she does have one, correct? No?
That I don't know. I only know what the titles being said and what she said inside the. I watched the video.
I thought it was a hoax. It wasn't a hoax. I thought it wasn't a skit.
I don't know, man.
Could be.
I mean, nowadays I'm starting to think Jeezy's thing was a skit because he got an album coming out this Friday. So
Bruh. Everybody. I'm
Perfect
Everything is
timing.
scared. Everything is content now.
yeah, it's like everything.
People's whole life is content.
Yeah,
That's the best, man. Money is not the root of all evil no more. Attention is.
and that's what we're talking about. That's why I put that right there in the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll break down attention. How serious is this attention thing, man? I think it's something that's seriously wrong with some of these folks, man. The lengths that they will go through for attention. So let's just go around real quick. Get your thoughts about this attention. How bad is it? Is it just for the women and just for the men? Is it both? Is it what's going on? Attention.
It ain't just for it's women. You saying folks and me, you being nice. It's women. It's ladies. It's you. Men ain't out here looking for attention like that, and where it's to the point where it's detrimental to their relationships. The questions I ask all the time, women, ladies, would you give up your Instagram if your man asks you to? And by and large, women today are saying no. Men have no problem shut down their Instagram, Facebook. For my relationship, oh man, fuck all that social media. Baby, it's all good. We can throw all that shit away. I don't gotta log in. Women, not so much. Lady I was dating, I'm not dating her no more. Attention is what caused our problem. Something about male attention today that's opened up because back in the gray hair man days, all you had was what was in the neighborhood. Maybe the homie smashed the girl that was up the block, or y'all went to the same school. It was local. It was real local. And maybe you went to the next city over every once in a while when you guys got older, got cars. It really didn't go outside of your county. Dating. And everybody worked with everybody that was in their area. Social media came, the internet came, FaceTime. Oh man, FaceTime. Where you can, I'm talking, I don't know how many guys grew up on the Jetsons cartoon, where the first iPad and the first FaceTime was ever introduced to the world, where Mr. Sprockly and George Jetson was FaceTiming each other. We didn't think that was ever going to be real. Now you just pick up your phone, you can see your grandma, you can see your uncle, and you can also see guys and girls. And the problem is they've kind of designed media and marketing to make a fake facade. We had, remember the phrase, trying to keep up with the Joneses. So now the Joneses is online, and nobody shows the bad parts of their life. Nobody shows you that their T-Mobile phone bill is getting ready to get cut off. Nobody says about that 3-day notice on the apartment because they didn't pay their rent, haven't paid their rent for the last 3 months. Everybody looks like they rolling, everything is doing good. They don't know that the repo man, they don't tell you that the repo man is looking for their car, or that they riding dirty and couldn't afford to get a smog or get their car fixed or even get insurance. Nobody talks about that stuff. So everybody's life is great. And those who make their life seem the best tend to get the followings and the followers. And so what's happening is, and in my personal opinion, women specifically is looking at that stuff and is running with it. And they're running with that attention. And if you say something, and I mean, I know because compliments make anybody feel good. Any guy on this panel, man, if a woman was to say you're handsome, wow, you look amazing, or your skin is good. JR's coming out with the new beard stuff next month, and we have t-shirt. Guys we need compliments too, but we don't live by them. Women, if you compliment her, oh man, all you got to do is say the right words and the kind words. The good morning, beautiful texts. That cliche is from men to women. There's no cliche from women complimenting men back like that. And so that attention, now you turn around and you have that coming from everywhere, not just in your neighborhood, but from across the country, across the world, from all over your state, from people that you can just pull up to for, you know, with a quick 4-hour drive, somebody you never ran into, man. That stuff women are falling for, in my personal opinion. And I think you women are being targeted for it specifically. I talked about this on my Instagram the other day. You're being targeted. The whole self-love thing is what I was talking about. You guys are being targeted specifically because playing on your heartstrings is easy because you're slaves to your emotions. And so OnlyFans comes around. And you got a bunch of guys that's out there that's going to give you $5.99 a month to watch you parade around in your panties or go naked or fucking suck on film or on video. And you're getting all the attention in the world. And so now, like we're talking about with with Joe Smith and his wife, let's say it is completely fake. Let's say it's completely fake. And they just made a skit. What for? What's the point? If it's real, it's a problem. If it's fake, it's a problem. There's no good outcome for this Joe Smith video that just came out, because if it's fake, what's it for? I know Joe Smith don't give a fuck. So his wife and somebody had mentioned that they think that what's your boy's name? Aisha Curry and Steph Curry, they think that this is gonna happen to them later on when all the shit wears off. Why do women, and I'll wrap up with this because I know I'll go long. Why do women wake up one day and say, I'm not happy? Because, you know, the attention isn't there anymore and they want to go seek that shit. And they'll do anything necessary, including wrecking their own home, ruining their relationships to get it. Now, unfortunately, some men will go along with that bullshit, like husbands, or do the videos and let her do silly skits to really emasculate him or make him look stupid, just to make her feel better because they've been together for so long. And he's like, okay, whatever, it's whatever, it don't matter to me. We could do this. And she'll do that shit thinking that it's cute. The problem is the young women that's watching that take that shit for gospel. And that's the problem that I have. Do what you want at home. Have role with your relationships. But when you start indoctrinating the young women and they start believing that shit, thinking that that's real because they're keeping up with the Joneses, then the guys and these young relationships don't last, and everybody's becoming experts on how to break up with each other because they've watched you and what you're doing, and they do this shit in real life when you just playing. That's my thoughts.
All right.
Sorry for going so long.
No, you all good, man. We're gonna dive into the Joe Smith story, but I just want to get you guys' take on attention as a drug. Go ahead, Trey, Smooth.
Yeah, it's a disaster. People right now are really just chasing each other's highlight reels, and that's not realistic because, like Shannon said, it's a bunch of nonsense on there. People are not posting their bad moments ever, like when they're struggling, when they can't control their children most of the time. Like, they just posting all of this good stuff out here. I mean, unless you like Krishan Rock and Blueface, then you'll see some toxic nonsense. But for real, that's all just for attention. And even with that, I think it's exaggerated, right? And the only thing I see a little bit differently is that men do it too, but it's just a little differently. We call it stunting. You see dudes putting up money phones, and there's a lot of dudes out here that just really want to be a bad bitch, to be honest, right? Dudes sitting there posting selfies. That's weird, right? Like, we don't need to see your progress. If you are a professional trainer, go ahead, you show your progress. But other than that, we don't want to see that. I don't care about that. But dudes are doing it. Dudes really are messing up too, and they really want the attention as well, just like they females out here, because that's how backwards we are, right? And anything that gives you a dopamine hit is a danger to you. And Instagram understands that. TikTok understands that. You see they poke you, pause. You'll see these things coming up in your notifications. Oh, this person just made a status update. Oh, let me see what that is. Oh, damn, now I got to post something. Even when you flipping through reels, they'll tell you, oh, your last reel did 18,000 views. Post again. So they just promoting for you to just be on there all day. It's designed to keep you on there all day just for their ad dollars. They don't care what it does to society. It's up to us to say, look, this is not what we need. So we're absolutely getting the help right now. And like Shannon was saying earlier, we have access to everyone. It's not just local anymore, right? So if you was a regular chick, you would have to be dealing with a regular dude. But now that you have global access to everyone, right? You see all these dudes and you can kind of filter them out. You don't have to go to the bars no more. You don't have to go to the clubs. You could be right in your house, put some makeup on, twist around, show your behind, and get all of the attention you need and pick which dude you want. They just made it way too easy. So unless we do something about it, I don't know what the hell we can do about it aside from what we do for our children. But the adults that's already out there doing it, it seems like they're gone. You can't get them back because it's like drugs. It's like heroin. You don't see people just stop. Once you get that dopamine hit and you used to it and that you wake up and that's what you need in the morning. When you wake up, you turn over and the first thing you picking up is your phone to see what's going on. Oh, wait, oh, damn, I need to post something. I need to post something right now. And you're not putting anything out the world. You're just trying to bring attention to yourself rather than offer enrichment to people. Then, yeah, you gone. I'll leave it there because I know everybody else want to go.